Good morning. My name is Richard Englert, and I am the acting president of Temple University. On behalf of all of our outstanding faculty, staff, students, and alumni, I want to say to all of you, welcome to Temple University. To begin the convocation, we will hear from Madison Sterner. She will lead us in our national anthem. Madison is majoring in music education and voice. She is a member of the class of 2019. Please welcome to the stage Madison Sterner, and please rise.
Sweet.
Please be seated. Thank you, Madison. That was beautiful. You are the class of 2020. Congratulations on being our newest Temple Owls. I hope you are excited to be here at Temple University. I hope you are excited to be at Temple University. Let's hear it. We are thrilled to have you here. You are going to have an amazing experience over the next 4 years. Trust me, I know. I've been at Temple University since 1976. That's right, I arrived here in the College of Education 40 years ago. I've had the pleasure, thank you, I've had the pleasure of serving in many roles here at Temple University. I have seen this university evolve into the high-quality university that it is today. I can honestly tell you that in all my years here, 40 years, there has never been a better time to be at Temple than today. We have incredible professors to guide you. We have amazing buildings on campus. And as you can see around this room, we have fantastic students with whom you will take classes. I wish you the very best as you begin your journey. Let me offer just one quick piece of advice. One thing I've learned in my 4 decades at Temple is this: the most successful students are the ones who work most closely with our faculty. Temple's faculty are stellar. They are internationally acclaimed scholars. At the same time, they are outstanding teachers. Teachers who care very much about their students. They are very student-oriented. They want you to succeed at Temple, and not only at Temple, but they want you to succeed in your lives after Temple. I'm going to ask our outstanding faculty members who are present to stand and be recognized. These are the best they are. These faculty are outstanding, and you'll see it firsthand. I urge you, make the most of your time with them. Interact with them. Work with them as much as you can. Now, I know some of you are shy, maybe too shy to do that. Some of you just want to hold back, just blend in. But believe me, our faculty want to hear from you. That's why they're here, so they can help you. Your faculty and advisors want you to succeed. They want you to get a fantastic education and graduate in 4 years. Your relationship with them is one of the most important relationships you will actually have at Temple University. They can transform your lives. They can help you get where you want to go after graduation. Of course, you'll also develop many other relationships. You will make friends that will last a lifetime. I want to introduce to you a friend I made many years ago at Temple University. Joanne Epps is our new provost. She is a one-of-a-kind leader. In her long career at Temple, Joanne has led our law school into the highest tiers of national rankings. She was a champion for the creation of a wonderful Center for Social Justice. She launched the Temple Law Center for Compliance and Ethics. Recently, Joanne received the Spirit of Excellence Award from the American Bar Association from its Commission on Racial and Ethnic Diversity in the Profession. And last fall, she was honored on the floor of the United States Senate by Senator Bob Casey of Pennsylvania. As provost, she oversees our academic programs in the university. She is our academic leader. She is one of the people who helps to make Temple great. Please welcome to the stage and welcome to the podium our provost, Joanne Epps.
Good morning, everyone. So let me start by asking this question. Last Friday, how many of you were college students? And today, how many of you are college students? How cool is that? I am really delighted to be one of the people to welcome you today to Temple University. As President Englert just told you, you and I have something in common. We are both at the beginning of a new chapter. You're embarking on your studies at Temple University, and I've started a new position as provost. Your role is the more important. I've, too, have been at Temple for a long time. I've been here for 31 years, most recently serving 8 years as dean of the law school. I love Temple, and I am thrilled to begin this journey with you. But you are our future. You, the class of 2020, will usher us into a new decade. You will shape our world, influence our priorities, and redefine how we interact with each other. Through everything we do, though, I'm confident that our goals are the same: to make a difference in this world, to look back and say, yeah, I did something, and it mattered. So as you sit here, wonderfully expectant and dutiful, I suspect many of you are thinking, why are we listening to this new provost? Let me pause to answer you this way. Are you really here for 4 years of partying? Okay, I know some of you are tempted to say, yeah, but really, why do you need us for that? I suspect that all of you down deep want to leave here 4 years from now with something valuable, something that says, I'm different than I was as a high school graduate. I have something to offer. So in service to you, I am responsible for ensuring that we provide the opportunity for you to achieve that goal by upholding our mission of providing you with an outstanding education. But I don't do this alone. As President Englert said, it is our outstanding faculty, advisors, and administrators who will work with you to develop in you a desire to learn and help you define and then claim your future. But here's how it works. This is actually a two-party experience. We provide opportunities for you to learn. You take advantage of these opportunities. Let me put it to you this way. You can coast if you want, but you'll have much less to take away at the end. Or you can invest, and like other rewarding investments, you'll have more in the end than you deposited. One important investment you can make is to find a faculty member, advisor, or staff member who will help you figure out who you are, what you like, what matters to you, what excites you, what bores you, what defines you, and what brings you the most personal and professional happiness. As I look back on my career, it was full of experiences I never imagined. And why do I tell you this? Because experiences I never imagined came about because I was willing to take risks. And I want you to do that too. Growing up, I wanted to be a legal secretary. Someone saw something in me and encouraged me to think about being a lawyer, not the secretary. The best dreams of our future aren't a reprise of what we've already seen or done. They are full of the uncertainty and wonder of tomorrow. Believe in yourself and dream big. My willingness to take chances gave me the chance to train lawyers working in the United Nations International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda and to train Sudanese lawyers who represented victims of the Darfur crisis. The trips were great, the people I met were wonderful, but what sticks in my mind was the chance to work with lawyers who were regularly laying their life on the line for the work they did. Through our teaching, my colleagues and I made them more effective. Fortunately, I didn't have to walk on hot coals for that experience, but I would have, because a part of me remains in Darfur, and it remains to this day some of the most important work I've ever done. That's what you can do if you take risks. You can touch the lives of people, whether here in Philadelphia or at some faraway international location. Doing what we just decided is our goal, which is to do something that makes a difference. I want to tell you just a couple fun facts about yourselves, which is one of the parts of this I love. You come from 65 countries on 6 continents. The youngest of you is 15, the oldest 59. There are 30 sets of twins here and 1 set of triplets. The most common birthday, July 1st. The most common first names are Matthew, there are 97 Matthews, and Emily, there are 87 Emilys. And from those of you I've met on my brief walk-arounds this week, you're pretty cool. So your first assignment is now. Take out your phones and follow me on my new Twitter account, @Provost Epps. Use hashtag #TUWelcome to post your comments and photos from today. And so the reason I have my phone here is because I was given an assignment. So I'm supposed to take out my phone, and I'm supposed to, let's hope this works. I'm supposed to turn around and take a selfie of me and you. Okay, let's realize I've never done this before. Okay, I got a couple. So, isn't North Broad Street pretty cool? All right. So, I haven't quite mastered my new role yet, but I do know one thing for sure. You are my constituents. Look for me on occasion, not too often, but on occasion, crashing the Johnson and Hardwalk or Morgan Hall all-you-can-eat lunches. I may be old, but I'm cooler than I look. So please let me into your world. Welcome to college. Welcome to the beginning of charting your future life. Welcome to Temple University. And now please welcome the president of Temple's Faculty Senate, Michael Sachs, a professor of kinesiology in the College of Public Health. I look forward to getting to know a lot of you. Thanks.
Good morning, President Englert, Provost Epps, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the class of 2020. My name is Michael Sachs, and I have the privilege as president of the Faculty Senate to welcome you to Temple University on behalf of the faculty. We are very excited that you have chosen Temple for your education and are looking forward to working with you. My area of specialization is exercise and sports psychology, and we do a lot of goal setting with our athletes and exercisers. Almost 90% of you have chosen Fly in 4, and you still have a couple of weeks to choose it if you like. That means that one of your goals is to be back here in May 2020 to become a college graduate. Some of you will be counting the days. I would encourage you, though, to follow the words of the GOAT, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Alas, Muhammad Ali left us too soon, but this quote is perfect for the coming years. Don't count the days, make the days count. So for each day from this day forward until May 2020, I encourage you to make each day count. Study hard, get lots of exercise, make new friends, Sample some of the amazing cultural offerings Temple and Philadelphia have available, get some sleep, and enjoy being a college student. Please remember that we, the faculty, are here to support you and help you be successful. Temple's curriculum has amazing breadth and depth, so you have many choices in terms of courses and majors. Temple's superb faculty looks forward to going above and beyond, to working with you in class, on research and creative projects, and advising you on career options. We wish you the best. Go Temple Owls. It is now my privilege to introduce our next two speakers, both student leaders whose passion for Temple has defined their time here. Shreyash Bajaj is a sophomore in the College of Engineering. He is one of our international students, and he provides a unique perspective on studying here and living someplace entirely new. Our own Cowan Lorman is president of Temple Student Government. A senior in the College of Science and Technology, he and his team are looking forward to a productive year. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sachs. Namaste, Grusdish, and hello. I'm very excited to welcome you, the class of 2020, to our Temple nest. Not more than a year ago, I was in your shoes. I remember being very excited, yet terrified of being surrounded by new faces. I was just a person from a small country in the Himalayas, a country with unending power cuts, no skyscrapers, where we traveled by hanging from the doors of overfilled buses and played soccer on the streets till the sun went down. In the next moment, here I was, 21 hours away, in a land familiar to me only through movies. I know many of you feel the same sense of shock and excitement. Chill. Your decisions to come here will completely change you and your perspective towards life. A few months ago, sitting on the beach, which for us owls is the area near the bell towers, I realized how far I had come from overcoming those few initial struggles like building my slang skills or relying on pizza for the first few weeks. I have to say, freshman 15 is not entirely a myth. From being skeptical about my exploration to blending into the American ways, while trying to keep my roots intact, understanding the small nuances of the difference between the two cultures, like holding the door for others, or being on time, or visiting a Starbucks 3 times a day. A gift from Temple is the exposure to people from diverse groups who come from all over the world. I've had the opportunity to make friends from all over the globe and hence got the opportunity to experience their culture. Only then did I realize that Nepal is a very small part of the universe and my culture is one of thousands. Temple truly exemplifies the American dream, providing freedom, opportunity, and assistance to anyone and everyone who seeks it. What I have shared may not resonate with many of you, but I'm pretty sure that you'll get it from a year now. As the new owls, all you have to do is let your previous boundaries, hesitancy, and anxiety loose and explore, because each and every person at Temple is worth spending time with. Throughout the next 4 years, you'll have multiple opportunities where you'll have to step out of that comfort zone. Your decision at that moment will put you ahead. Decisions like studying abroad in Japan, China, Italy, or Germany for a semester, and immersing yourself in the culture only to be reborn as global citizens. Then you will feel what the 3,000 international students like me at Temple felt when they made the decisions to study abroad and widen their perspective towards the world. By coming to Temple, you'll feel the joy of inclusion and curiosity that comes with a new experience. I wish you the best, and I look forward to meeting all of you. Thank you.
Good morning, class of 2020, and welcome to your new home at Temple University. It's been a few years since I was where you were now, but I still remember it. Like Shreyash, I was excited, but a little bit nervous, but ready to start my college experience. Well, let me assure you, you are already on the right track. you made the decision to become a Temple Owl, to join a family that is already soaring high and is excited to welcome you to the nest. And we're so proud to have you. Your incoming class is the most academically qualified class in Temple's history. Like the over 200 species of owls, you exhibit diversity in Temple's proud tradition. Our admissions team has raved about your pioneering attitudes, your thirst to pave new paths and break down barriers. Many of you are on track to be the first in your family to graduate from college. And Temple is that place that gives you a chance, no matter your background. Many of you have struggled in the past. I certainly struggled in high school, but I was fortunate to receive the opportunity to attend Temple. Here, I was able to refocus, to grow, to get involved, and I stand before you today. That's what Temple is. That's what this means. This is a chance to become what you were all along. Today, you get to find your way, and Temple is ready to give you the support you need to thrive. Everyone on this stage, your professors, your advisors, the professional staff, and the administrators, they're here to support you. They're here to give you the resources you need to not just be dreamers, but to be doers. From academic tutoring to counseling sessions, from intramural sports to the alumni network that numbers in the hundreds of thousands, the Temple family flocks together. As you begin your journey, I have a few words of advice for you. 1, go to class. Even when your professors don't take attendance, go to class. They do actually tend to teach important things, and if it's early in the morning and rolling out of bed to get to your 8 a.m. on time just seems absolutely impossible, try and remember, every hour of class cost you almost $50, and that's a lot of Maxie's pizza. Your education is a precious gift. Don't let it go to waste. Second piece of advice, get involved. Your education isn't just in a classroom here, so climb the rock wall, join one of the almost 300 student organizations on campus, get an internship, dive in. College is that time to find your way, so go do something you have never tried before. You might just find a new hobby or interest. You might just find your calling in life, and if you're like me, you'll find some of the best friends you'll ever make. Let me tell you, no one ever built their resume by sitting in a room, and no one ever learned anything new by not breaking out of their shell to talk to someone different from them. Be present, be an active member of our community. And lastly, in the 4 years you're here, because you're all flying in 4, right? You will certainly have highs, but you're gonna have some lows. There's no straight path to success, and there will be challenges that meet you along the way. When those times come, remember that everyone has the ability to grow, to learn, to develop, and to hopefully become the best versions of themselves. You're Temple tough. As Lori Hernandez would say, I got this. And if at any point Temple student government can help you along that journey, please reach out. With that, it is my honor to lead you for the first time in our student pledge, so please rise and join me as we recite. As a Temple Owl, I pledge to uphold the highest principles of honesty and integrity in and outside the classroom, as founder Russell Conwell intended. I embrace Temple's commitment to excellence, diversity, and respect for the community. These values will define my path. I take pride in saying, I am a Temple Owl. Congratulations, class of 2020. Feel free to be seated. And now I am pleased to introduce to you our young alumni speaker, Jamira Burley. Jamira graduated from the Fox School of Business in 2012. A youth engagement strategist currently working for a political campaign, she previously served as a member of Philadelphia's Commission on Youth. Please join me in giving her a warm Temple welcome back to the nest.
Thank you for that introduction. First and foremost, congratulations and welcome to the class of 2020. And for some of you who shall remain nameless, 2021. Because regardless if it takes you 4, 5, or even 6 years to graduate, you have entered into a family surrounded by people who are invested in both your personal and your professional success. Now, a few years ago, I entered Temple University, so sure of the person I was and my future career trajectory. Now I stand here, having been the first of 16 children to graduate high school and go to college, having served as the youngest executive director for the city of Philadelphia, traveled to more than 15 countries, dined with heads of state, stood on the front lines to defend human rights in both Baltimore and Baton Rouge, and currently working to now ensure that young people have a place in the political process. But none of it was expected. But it happened here at Temple, where I gained relationships that taught me valuable lessons. Some came with physical bruises, like my first day of class when I fell in front of my intro to accounting. Others came when I failed said accounting class because I was too prideful and scared to ask for help. Don't let that be you. Some of you will look back on your time at Temple and think it was the best time of your life, while others will remember the growing pains of trying to find yourself in a period when we place so much importance on Instagram and Facebook likes, and praying that someone didn't Snapchat our most embarrassing moments for the world to see. So whether you walked in this room bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, or you're still daydreaming about that gap year your family wouldn't let you take, I want you to remember these. 1, 50% of success is showing up. So please, go to class. 2, live in the moment. Too often we stress about what's next, but rarely do we stop to enjoy the journey. You will never be able to duplicate this experience. So trust me when I say the memories will live longer if you step from behind your camera phones. 3, asking for help does not make you weak. In fact, some of the strongest people I know are the ones who are willing to seek help when needed. 4, don't let other people project their insecurities on you. They will say you can't because they can't. 5, be mindful of your network. Your friends are your chosen family, but more importantly, they will be more important than any degree you take from this university. They will be your allies, your co-conspirators as you move throughout the world trying to leave your mark. 6, give yourself permission to be great. Society by nature will place barriers in front of you to limit your potential, but only you can determine how far you go and how hard you work. 7, don't be afraid to question the status quo, in and out of the classroom. We are defined not just by the actions we take, but also the moments we stood silently complacent. 8, saving lives are not just for medicine. So don't let your major define your impact on the world. You don't have to sacrifice income to do social good. And regardless, at the end of the day, some of them will say that making it here is not an accomplishment, but it is. Some won't and haven't, either by force or by choice. So enjoy the moment. Starting this weekend, which is why I'm going to ask you to join me right after this for the pep rally, in addition to that for the annual barbecue that will take place at Temple Towers. Because come Monday, it's time to get to work. Thank you.
So you've been to your first academic environment here at Temple University. We hope that this is the beginning of 4, hopefully not more, years of a wonderful experience for all of you. But this is not over, so don't leave yet. We want you to get a sense of the really wonderful spirit that comes to Temple and will be part of your life as a Temple out. So will you please stay seated for just a minute while the stage party exits to your left, and then we'll continue with a little Temple spirit. Thank you.